I know there's one more thing that's been bothering you quite badly, and I want you to be able to get it off your chest, is because you've received a lot of flack from the community about it, and nobody really knows what goes on behind the scenes. The $400 to $1 million challenge. I know that's something that bothers you to today.
It does.
And from my side, we all know how you take 400 to $1 million, because we've seen it, right? And
that I don't need to prove to anyone. That
yeah,
we've had.
No, you don't need to prove it to anybody.
So many people part of it.
But you wanted to share this experience with people, all right? And from my side, what I saw from a lot of the community is they thought it was a get-rich-quick scheme, and it's like you don't have to work hard for it. It just like it's got to come and go and flow, and it put a lot more pressure on you. I still say to you, Sheldon, you don't need to do this with the guys. Keep it your secret, as the mommy protective bear. Keep on creating your own $400 to $1 million. Not sharing it with everybody, but you wanted to share it with people. You want to share your knowledge. You wanted to show people how to do it, right? And we started the challenge, and it started off well, right?
So
I think everybody needs to understand why it came to an end.
So why it firstly started, and that's why I was going to leave Banter and I was sad and stuff, was I started doing like macro shows and high time frames. I'm a trader. So I had to start doing all these different stuff that wasn't me. And when I left, when I was going to leave Banter and Run told me to take the break, that's where I really sat and I'm like, what do I want to do? And I'm like, why don't I just start what I came in to do? And let me just trade. Let me trade in front of the audience. And I came up with this method and the system of the $400 to $1 million challenge. Because it's been done. And I had this whole beautiful thing in play, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be the guy that puts his face there and actually tries to attempt something like this in front of a live audience. The big thing that I always want to do is I just want to show you that it can be done. If you see me that it could be done, and you've seen that I make this stuff, like it's going to inspire you to go and these sort of things. And we started it, and when we started it off, it took off. I think we had 4,000. Carl was there. We had 4,000 people live. Next one was 5,000. Next one was 9,000. Fourth one, 15,000 people live. Okay. What did I want to do? I just wanted to trade my account on the internet and show people how it's done. Not knowing that 15,000 people are taking similar trades. Not understanding that I'm entering into a world that I have no idea what to do. No idea at all. Guys,
we lost control based on that. You couldn't control it anymore because you had the masses behind you.
It was just growing, and I started to understand that, whoa, this is uncharted territory. And it was so hard for me, guys. Like, it was so hard for me, to stop. It was like, it ate me inside. Because I knew I was letting you guys down. And I beat myself up about that stuff all the time, which I shouldn't, but I do. I really, really do. But I had to stop it because the volume was incredible, and I'm entering a game where a lot of people could have got hurt, and I didn't know about it. And I said to myself that I'm gonna get taken a lot of hate about this. I'm gonna take a lot of hit, but I have to stop it. And you know what? Blame me. Like, make it seem like I can't do it, or whatever it may be. Whatever you may want to throw at me, go for it.
Because we became a whale.
So people
and it
were
just wasn't the right thing to
and,
do.
Yeah,
it just wasn't the right thing to do. It would have been done better with a smaller group, right?
No, it would have. And so what the big thing was, guys, is because it's open to the internet and stuff like that, you were getting really big accounts counter trading too. So it's open. Imagine you got 15,000 people and you know what they're trading. Like, it's, it just creates these things. I didn't know this stuff. I'm like, let me just trade in front of them. And it created this big thing. And it
was a big risk.
I think it was about 6 weeks in, and we called it and we shut it down. And I knew it was going to take sack. I still take sack today from it. I take a lot from it. But I couldn't put you guys through that. I wasn't ready for that. I didn't know it came with that. Yeah.
And I think also another problem that we found was because everybody was taking the same trades, and everyone would have the same stop loss. stop losses work on open orders. And because there was 15,000 people with the same stop losses, people's stop losses weren't activating because we've got this whole army of stop losses going off. So people, some were getting stopped, some weren't. And it was just creating,
Guys,
it was getting
It was a
too
mess.
big for what we could handle.
It was the biggest live trading show in the world by its 4th episode.
Yeah.
It was getting 120,000 views in 8 hours.
Yeah.
Like, it was huge. I imagine it kept going. Then what? 30,000, 50,000, 100,000. So it was a lesson for all of us. But did it stop me? I'm still doing shows. I'm still continuing.
And I think another reason why we had to stop that challenge was we were getting messages. People, the comments would be like, Sheldon would say, okay, take a trade here, How do I set a stop loss? How do I've just checked, it's on 20x leverage. How do I change it to 10?
It's so bad.
And we started reading these comments and we're like, we're giving trades to people who do not understand what they are doing.
No
and
idea.
that is where Sniper School came out and we said, this challenge, we will trade with people who have attended Sniper School.
So
People
guys,
who have attended Sniper School, they've learned the basics, they know what to do in Sniper School, they will be able to attend trading sessions and all of that because people were getting wrecked on the lives because they didn't know how to trade and they were taking these live trades. They didn't want to do the work and learn the basics of how to do it. So we had
a
to
lot of
protect the
amateurs
community.
that came in that didn't know, and that's dangerous, guys. It's very dangerous. So what I decided to do was stop, took a breather for a little bit of time, and we're like, let's educate. Let's get back to why we joined Crypto Banter. Why did we join it? We came here to teach and not to allow the things. So that's where the inspiration came for Sniper School and how to start off on Sniper School. It came through this thing of seeing, firstly, how much people really wanted, which is incredible, and having the opportunity to sit with people and see how they think. And those live training sessions taught me so much because it's like, it taught me how people think and what they really need to know and how inexperienced people are and how like irresponsible they are. And it's like, we need to do this. We need to take all this information and let's do it right. And that's exactly where we built the whole school.
Built one of the best sniper schools.
14,000 people.
One of the best crypto schools in the world. And the best crypto school in the world.